Hello everyone, this is Cliff. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Dark Souls 2. Now we just did that kind of miscellaneous video of collecting all of the items I missed in the gutter. So what we're going to do now is actually head towards this Ruined Fork Road bonfire. Maybe. Okay. So now that we're here, you'll remember this. This leads off to a gate that we can't open. This leads out to that foggy area. And this leads to here. Now we will have a few minor enemies to kill. Alright. There we go. And we get a life gem. Hopefully I don't have to kill this guy. I'll see if he'll come towards me, because there's another guy back behind that parapet there, and I don't want to have to go after him. Okay. So if you remember from the videos where we did Shaded Wood, this is where that Flexile Sentry was. He's a one-off enemy. And so we're going to go up this path here. That's worthless. And we're going to come to the Shrine of Winter. Now, since we've got all of the primal bonfires lit, this door will open up for us. And something tells me that maybe this may be part of a DLC. Maybe not. They've been adding that kind of to areas where you've already been. Now you got this stair step thing going downhill. You don't have to do all of that. You can just jump down. We're going to go back this way because there should be an item, I think. Yeah. Repair, which is actually pretty cool. That would be this. It basically repairs weapons and armor. Pretty cool. Now, in our last video, we picked up these. One is a catalyst and one is a yeah, I think both are catalysts. I'm not a magic user, so not really care. Alright, so we're going to run through here and grab this item. And we've got another Heide Knight. And unfortunately for him, you can do a lot of damage to him. There we go. And we're going to pick this item up, which should be the Heide Lance. Now that one is a little bit different. Let's actually look at this one. This Heide Lance is a little bit different from the other Heide items, like this sword. And I must have put up the spear. In that you have to use Twinkling Titanite to upgrade it. So as such, at least for my playthroughs, it wasn't nearly as useful. I used my Twinkling Titanite to upgrade the Dark Knight set, or Black Knight set. Yeah, Black Knight set. Sorry, too much Batman. Alright, so we're going to run through here. Which leads us to a little bit of a transition in weather. And apparently, it's nighttime now, so hey. Alright, so there's some aggravating areas, and this is one of them. I would highly recommend using their own weapons against them and doing some long-range combat. There is a guy right here. And that is why this area is so aggravating. Come on. Come down here. Ooh. How in the hell? Okay, that's fine. Hey, you. Shouldn't have left the safety of your cover. There we go. Oof. That was a big splash for a small puddle. Okay, so we're going to walk up here. And there's an item right there. And that is Drangleic Castle in all its glory. Now, I hate to say this, but from this view, that looks like crap. And it looked like crap. Oh, shit. And I'll have to come back here. Well, maybe not. Maybe so. Oh well, I forgot there was Crystal Lizard. That's completely my fault. But yeah, that for some strange reason the graphics at this distance don't look great. But we've got the.
This castle is isolated, but nonetheless you must forge on to bring an end to your journey and mine.
And I love how she kind of makes this seem like this is the very last level. But it's not. There's quite a few more areas after this. But the final boss fight does take place here, so. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go up this way. And now these statues are going to come to life. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull them. Son of a bitch, I'm talking. What we're going to do is pull them back. One of the quirks in this area are statues that you have to kill enemies next to. Now, the statues absorb the experience of whatever enemy you kill. So make sure you don't kill anything that gives you a lot of experience near one of those statues is kind of the long and short of it. That's a thing that they'll use throughout this castle level. See if I can poison this guy. Of having to destroy enemies near these statues. Let's see if I can poison this one. This is where poison and fire arrows tend to start going a long way. So, as you can see, poison just riddled him, and it's going to do the same thing for this guy. I'll see if I can keep him around. And these are basically the same mastodon knights that we fought in the Doors of Pharos. I think they have a few more hit points. Mundane stone. Alright, so again, we've got some archers to have to deal with. What we're going to try to do is I'm going to try to kill this archer as close to this statue as possible. And I don't think I'm close enough. Now what you have to watch out for is there are reinforcements in this level. Ow, he hit me in the derriere. That should be enough. See how the experience actually goes towards the statue there? Roll. Drink. Now this guy is close enough I can just go ahead and flail on him. And he will, as you can see, there's the reinforcements. Ooh, that was close. Alright, we're going to take those guys out. We're going to run over here as fast as possible. That will open the door. Killing those two enemies that close will open the door. We're going to open up this tree. Oh, Jesus Christ. Y'all fuckers, leave me alone. Thank you, canned animation. Alright, so we get the fire seed and great combustion. I think that's pretty much it. So far so good on Drangleic Castle. I think once the doors open, that kind of kills the reinforcements. But we're going to kind of take it slow over here anyway. I don't think there's an item. But that hall right there seems to be kind of where the reinforcements, I think, are coming from. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to head through here. And we've got a few enemies to take care of once we're here. Namely that knight. There's 2 of them. Okay. And as is the case with most enemies that use stabbing weapons, you can kind of circle around and it makes it very difficult for them to hit you. Let's see, there should be one over here. Maybe. Okay. Now you don't want to go too far into that hall because I'll show you. There's kind of an ambush waiting for you, and we're way too close to a bonfire to be getting killed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and pull this other enemy out. We will have to fight this guy right here. I'm going to go ahead and pull him out and pull him back away just in case. Alright. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Peekaboo. Kidding me. Alright. So that's that. What we're going to do is we're going to step up here and talk to this NPC right here. He's,
Who are you? And by whose permission do you stand before me? This castle is a domain of King Vendrick. Is your trespass intentional? His Highness. Where has he gone? You are a guest of our castle. I am the Chancellor, Velaga. Do you seek an audience with my lord, King Vendrick? Unfortunately, His Highness is absent. My lord, the king, the queen has taken him. My lord made magnificent findings on souls, an accomplishment for the ages. He vanquished 4 great ones and built this kingdom upon their souls. Our king has watched over this land since ages long ago. King Vendrick, we must fight back, or the giants will take Drangleic. The king had a dear queen, a woman of unparalleled beauty. Long ago, the queen came to us, alone, from a faraway land. She warned our lord of the looming threat across the seas, of the giants. The king crossed the ocean and defeated the giants with the queen at his side. The king commandeered their power and created the golems. With the golems, the king created this castle to celebrate victory and to show his love, his gratitude to his queen. The queen brought peace to this land and to her king. A peace so deep, it was like the dark.
Dun dun dun. That's kind of the catch to the queen. The queen is apparently a piece of Manus, who we defeated in the last game, who has manifested itself into a woman.
Is this Some sort of a dream.
And used it to do nefarious things.
Where am I? Who are you?
Sorry about that.
By whose permission do you stand before me? Welcome. Our guests are treated with honor. This is the way of our castle. Tell me.
Alright, so now we can learn a gesture. And we can talk to him, obviously, some more.
Made magnificent findings on souls. An accomplishment for the ages. He vanquished 4 great ones and built this kingdom upon their souls. Our king has watched over this land since ages long, long ago. King Drangleic, we must fight back, or the giants will take Drangleic.
Okay, so now that last statement really seemed to harken back to the very first game, Dark Souls 1. I'm thinking, just my little bit of 2 cents for the lore of the game. I think that basically, if you remember from Dark Souls 1, they basically said that if you lit the fire, that basically the cycle would start all over. So I'm assuming that what he just talked about was not our character from Dark Souls 1, but just a cycle of the same kind of progress that was in Dark Souls 1.
The king had a dear queen, a woman of unparalleled beauty.
Okay, so that
long ago, she, the king.
That gets back to where we were. So we can buy a couple of items, and this bracing knuckle ring +1. I am actually going to go ahead and buy that, just in case. Also, he sells magic and lightning arrows, which are awesome. I'm going to go ahead and buy some of the lightning arrows. He also sells a few. He has unlimited numbers of repair powder, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so we've
gone so soon.
Yeah,
be safe.
Yeah, thank you. I think there's a deal with this. I think in New Game Plus that this chamber actually has a couple of pursuers. So just be careful. Now again, as much as I love Dark Souls 2, that background looks pretty crappy. But minor quibble. Now what we're going to do, we're going to walk straight through here. And this right here is the group of people I was telling you about before. Now we're going to open this up. There's 2 of these knights in here. And basically what I'm going to do is see if I can pull them out back into this corridor. The other one's over in this corner, and he screwed up big time. Alright, so what we're going to do is climb down this ladder. We're very close to ending this video. Now, you have to be careful when you see these statues on the wall here. Some of them will come alive. They don't in this area, which is kind of a... which kind of lulls you into a false sense of security. I'm going to open this up and plant my flag, as it were, on this bonfire. Alright, so if I get killed or do something stupid, I'll at least come back there. Okay, so some options from here. If you go this way, this actually leads to the last boss of the game. Now, there's 2 boss fights in that area. What we'll be doing is we'll be going through and taking on the Throne Defender and Throne Watcher as our kind of first boss fight. And then in the you have to have an item from a boss in one of the giant's dreams, and we'll get that item after we face the Watcher and Defender. If you don't, you have to basically fight 2 boss fights in a row, which is not fun. Now, this room is very similar. These little doors with the holes in them will take experience, and so will those guys at the end. All they do is light a torch, which kind of sucks. I think they actually harm you because the enemies that you do fight will be able to see you better. This room basically contains the doors, all with the exception of that door, contain a ruin sentinel. So if you hated the ruin sentinels at the boss fight, you're unfortunately going to have plenty of opportunity to fight them some more. What I'm going to do is run to the bonfire and do kind of the typical off-camera stuff of sharpening weapons, and I think I got a fire seed, so I'll go and do that. Alright, what I'm going to do is also grab that crystal lizard off camera, so you won't have to worry about that. Alright, next time we'll do Drangleic Castle. It'll be tons of fun. And I'll probably try to get through the boss fight there, or the first boss fight there, and save the second boss fight for another video. Alright, so until next time, this is Cliff. I hope everybody takes care. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.